What's up guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing my first movie related video of 2017, and today we're going to be talking about my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2017. So at number 10 we have Kong Skull Island. This is I'm not sure it's actually a sequel to the original King Kong that came out in 2004, which is actually a remake, or if it's a reboot, but basically it's set on Skull Island, obviously, and I think it has Tom Hiddleston, Samuel L. Jackson, and basically it looks like a lot more action-oriented version of the 2004 movie King Kong. There has been multiple trailers for this movie now. The first one seemed a lot darker and a lot more bleaker, but then there was a second trailer that was released and it showed a lot of the character of John C. Reilly, which was actually, he had a lot of like comedic one-liners, which kind of put me off, but I am looking forward to watching this movie. The action looks awesome. Kong looks absolutely massive. It kind of looks like the kind of leading up to some kind of Godzilla versus King Kong sort of mix-up, which could be awesome. So that's number 10, that's Kong Skull Island. At number 9 we have War of the Planet of the Apes. Now I've only ever seen Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I've not seen Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, but from what I've heard, Dawn is really awesome. I really did enjoy the first one. It's not really the first one, but is of the newer generation of the Planet of the Apes films. But yeah, this one looks like it's going to be really good. All I've seen from it is the poster, which has like these animals, Caesar, the monkey Caesar, and it's like covered in snow, and I've seen the screenshot of like a big war, so it looks like they're really gonna amp it up this time. It's gonna be the final one of the trilogy, I think. So yeah, this is gonna be War of the Planet of the Apes. Can't wait to see it. I should really check out Dawn of the Planet of the Apes really soon so I can be up to date. But yeah, that's my number 9. Number 8 on the list is going to be SpiderMan Homecoming. This is the Marvel's first real try at a Spider-Man movie. I can't remember the kid who's playing him, but it's a much younger version of Spider-Man I've seen before. He was actually appeared in the Civil War movie, and I thought he was pretty good. He was very witty, he had loads of one-liners, and he seemed to fit the role perfectly. So Spider-Man Homecoming, I believe Michael Keaton is playing the villain of the Vulture, and let's be honest, Marvel usually comes home with a home run on their films, so hopefully they make the definitive Spider-Man movie here, and we see a lot of sequels. I just want to see a Spider-Man film with a decent Venom and a decent Carnage. Hopefully this is the Spider-Man movie that we all deserve. Okay, number 7 on the list is a sequel to a series that hasn't had a sequel in a very long time. Well, it's not been that long, but it's going to be Pirates of the Caribbean 5 Dead Men Tell No Tales. I believe that's the title. I've only seen a teaser trailer for this, and it has Javier Bardem as the villain, Captain Salazar, and from what the trailer shows, he looks pretty intimidating, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to see Johnny Depp back in the role, and I think Orlando Bloom is reprising his role as William Turner as well, so that's always going to be good to see. Hopefully he's looking pretty disheveled after he became the new Davy Jones basically. But yeah, I'm all up for a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie, so that is my number 7. Now we're almost at the halfway mark here. This is number 6, and this is going to be the latest Wolverine movie. I believe it's going to be the last role of Hugh Jackman as Logan, and the film is titled Logan. So basically this is set in what looks like a post-apocalyptic time frame. It looks like it's a lot further in the future from what we've seen in the modern day X-Men films anyway, and it's going to be rated R, which means over here in the UK it's probably going to be 15, but it's going to be very violent like Deadpool was, which is always a plus, because basically there's a guy with huge sharp claws and you don't get to see him kill anyone or cut anyone's head off. It's a bit disappointing. So this is going to be the first R-rated X-Men movie really. From the trailers the tone looks very gritty and grounded to earth, which I like the look of. It looks very character driven as well. It seems like there's going to be a lot of drama and emotion. But yeah, that's Logan, that's number 6. I can't wait to see that, and it's got Patrick Stewart back as Professor X, who looks about 1,000 years old in it. But yeah, I can't wait to see Logan. Number 5 on the list is going to be Marvel's Thor Ragnarok, which is the 3rd Thor movie. I don't really know much about this at all. I've read a few plot points from like the comic series, but apparently it's going to be set in hell, or the Asgardian hell anyway. But this one includes Thor and Hulk and Doctor Strange apparently, so I'm looking to see that trio team up, and yeah, basically it's going to be the first non-Avengers movie with the Hulk in, so I'm looking forward to seeing him getting a lot more screen time. Other than that, it's Marvel film, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully they smash it. So yeah, that's going to be Thor Ragnarok. Okay, number 4 on the list, I don't really have much to say for this. It's Dunkirk. It's filmed by Christopher Nolan. Literally I could just stop there, because Christopher Nolan is one of my favourite directors. Every movie I've seen by him has been pure gold. Inception, Interstellar, the Batman films, I just love all of those films. This is a war film. I don't really know much about the plot, but from the trailer it looks really good. Harry Styles in it, which is a bit of an odd choice as an actor, but yeah, I can't wait to see him in the role, and basically I can't wait to see it purely because it's a Christopher Nolan movie. So that is number 4, and that's Dunkirk. Okay, we're down to the final 3 now. So number 3 is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I loved the first one. It was a bit of a sleeper hit for Marvel, I think. I think this was one of their more successful movies and franchises to come out of the whole loop. It's basically the Marvel B team. It's not the Avengers, it's the castaways who no one really cares about, but it was really funny. I loved all of the characters, and from what I've seen of the trailer of number 2, he looks equally as awesome, if not better. It's going to be a lot more bigger scale this time around, and most importantly, I can't wait to hear the soundtrack, because the soundtrack in the first one was incredible. I believe that comes out pretty soon in the next few months, like April, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Don't really know much about the plot, other than Kurt Russell is in it, but yeah, can't wait to see that. So that's my number 3 on the list, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. My number 2 is probably not going to be a surprise to anyone, maybe a surprise to where it's placed in the list, but this is going to be Star Wars Episode 8. It feels so crazy that we're getting Star Wars movies so fast, because I only watched Rogue One like a month ago, and it seems not long until Episode 8 is coming out, so these Star Wars movies are coming along a lot faster than they used to back in the day, but this is part of the main series, and I really love Force Awakens. Force Awakens is definitely in my top 3 Star Wars movies, so I can't wait to see what's going to happen in number 8. Hopefully this is the Empire Strikes Back of the new trilogy. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot darker, a lot more action, and I'm hoping to see Kylo Ren transform into more of a darker Sith this time around. He was a bit of a pussy in the first one, but I'm hopefully, now he's turned full on Sith, I'm hoping he gets to kill a few people and just cause a lot of damage. Mark Hamill is back as Luke Skywalker. Can't wait to see him in the role again after so long. And yeah, Star Wars Episode 8, if it's anything to go by from The Force Awakens, it's going to be incredible. And Rogue One was amazing, so yeah. Number 2 on my list is Star Wars Episode 8, which is still untitled. Okay, number 1 on the list, this is not going to be a surprise to anyone who actually knows me personally, but this is a franchise I've loved for years. It's some of my favourite movies, and that is going to be Alien Covenant. It releases in May, which is relatively close, when it was supposed to come out originally in August. But yeah, this is directed by Ridley Scott. It is the prequel to Alien, while also being a sequel to the prequel Prometheus, which is very confusing for people who don't have a whole grasp on the franchise of where it fits in. But Alien Covenant, from the trailer, from the poster, it looks amazing. Prometheus kind of went off the track with the Xenomorphs, and they kind of did their own thing. But this time Ridley Scott is bringing back the aliens, he's bringing back the facehuggers, and we're going to get closer to the beginning of Alien, so I can't wait to see it. The trailer just looks awesome. This time it's around, it's a rated hard R, which means it's an 18. From the trailer, there's going to be a lot more gore and violence, which I'm all for. And yeah, basically I'm really excited for this movie. Can't wait to see Michael Fassbender back. He's now playing 2 roles in the movie, one as the android from Prometheus and a new android called Walter, I believe. But yeah, this film looks incredible. It's got my most anticipated movie. But then again, so is Prometheus, and Prometheus kind of did let me down a little bit, so I'm hoping this time around Ridley Scott nails it. So that was it, guys. That was my top 10 most anticipated movies for 2017. Let me know what your most anticipated movies are down in the comments section. Do you agree with any of mine on the list? If there's any on the list that you believe should be in a different place, then go ahead and let me know down in the comments section. Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you guys very soon.